What's up, Pandas? Peter von Panda here. Hey, as I may have told you, my place gets really dark at night, so it's nice to have some night lights around the house. So I bought these. These are flat panel LED night lights. It's a 2-pack, slim, modern design. So I thought I'd try these. They have the light sensor, so they're dusk to dawn. When there's light available, ambient light from your home lights, they won't go on. But when it gets really dark, they will turn on. So what I like about these is that, one, they're slim, as you can see here, and that the plug is on one end. So presumably you can plug it in without it taking up or covering up the other outlet. It has a plastic screen right here where there's going to be an LED light behind it. So let's go ahead and see how these work. And the sensor is going to be on the bottom, it looks like. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and plug this in and take a look at it. So you can see I have a carbon monoxide detector plugged into this outlet, and this night light has no trouble plugging in. They can both reside happily in this dual outlet space here. Now, the light here is on because the sensor is being covered up by the carbon monoxide detector. If I take this sucker out, you can see the sensor now sees that there's light and it turns off. So we're going to put it in a different outlet. And so I plug this into another outlet. If I cover up the sensor on the bottom, you can see that that LED light comes on. Maybe a little hard to see in this video, but what I can tell you is either the lens here or the LED bulb shines tan. It shines kind of like a warm incandescent light bulb. So I've shown you a different night light that's very similar to this I showed you before, and it glows very much white. So let's go ahead and flip the lights off and see what it does for this room. Is pitch black. If this, you can see the night light on in the corner there, and if I didn't have that night light, you could put your hand in front of your face and not see it. So this actually really helps. It may not be super easy to tell here, but I can see the ground, I can see the bed next to it. It's certainly a big help. And even the far wall, again, not going to be the easiest thing to see here on the video, but even this far wall, I have a nice kind of very subtle illumination. The cool thing about this night light, as opposed to ones I've shown you before, is that warm yellowish, tannish glow kind of makes it a little easier to deal with in a bedroom setting. A white night light out in the hallway or in the bathroom where you're not really in there a lot, and when you do go in and it's dark and you want illumination, that's great. But in a room like this, to have a little bit more subtle, softer illumination, especially when you're sleeping and you don't have kind of a bright, brilliant light kind of disrupting you, is going to be a huge advantage. So really cool. This 2-pack is pretty cheap. I'm going to put a link. I bought them on Amazon. I really like them, and I think for guest rooms or bedrooms, or any room that someone is sleeping in at night, this is a good option because it's kind of a little more natural light and very subtle. So Peter von Panda for these LED night lights with the dusk to dawn light sensor. Out.